As a leader, I encourage you to check out the Craig Rochelle Leadership Podcast. And this is why I believe in this. He went on to say, people would rather follow a leader that is real than one that is always right. And I want us to think about that because leaders who can connect, who can relate, who can influence and inspire their teams to action are critical to business success today. And that's why I'd like for us all to think about the leaders that are out there, the executives that are out there. Embrace authenticity. This is what I believe is the heartfelt path to remaining relevant in a disruptive world. And I want us to all collectively think about that. There was a study done in the Leadership and Organizational Development Journal. And in this, they were talking about employees' perception. And in this journal and in this study, they went on to say this: employees' perception of authentic leadership serves as the strongest predictor in job satisfaction and positively impacts work related attitudes and happiness. Let's collectively think about that one for a moment. But in addition, there was some research that was detailed in the Harvard Business Review, and that it shows that a majority of employees believe authenticity in the workplace leads to, check this out, better relationships with colleagues, higher levels of trust, greater productivity, and a more positive working environment. And if y'all follow the Green Biz webcast, there was an interview done by Paul Pullman, and Paul Pullman used to be the former CEO of Unilever. And in this webcast, he went on to say this, and I'm quoting him on this. CEOs today, whether you're a CEO, a key executive, a leader of a company, check this one out. CEOs today have a knowledge gap and a courage gap. They don't know all. They need to ask for help, be human, and show vulnerability. Do that, and people will want to work for you. And this is why here at Selling from the Heart, we believe this: an authentic leader who leads from the heart, check this one out, soon starts to develop a culture and a team that sells from the heart. You see, authentic leaders, they have high standards of integrity, take responsibility for their actions, and make decisions based on principle rather than short term success. It's their inner compass. It's their inner compass that allows them to guide their daily actions, which in turn is going to enable them to earn the trust of their employees, peers, and shareholders as they create work environments that boost team morale and performance. I believe authentic leaders, they strive to create meaningful relationships throughout the entire organization as they work toward goals related to their mission and purpose, not just the bottom line. You see, these leaders, they stay true to themselves as they guide their company with authenticity and extreme focus. All these leaders and executives, they're constantly looking into the mirror and they ask themselves the following: why does this company exist? And who does it exist for? So, I'm going to ask all the executives out there this week: are you willing to guide your people to adapt, adopt, and adjust to the circumstances of today? Because in a highly, and I mean highly competitive business world, are you all willing to embrace authenticity and lead with a servant's heart? And that's what I'd like for us to think about this week. And I'm leave you all with a quote. And the quote, I'm going to take you all way back on this one. It goes all the way back to Charles Darwin. And to quote Charles Darwin, he went on to say this: it's not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change. You see, authenticity is a lifestyle as a leader and as an executive. It's not a light switch. Authenticity is about being congruent. The walk must match the talk. In the world that we live in today, if you can embrace authenticity, connect to the hearts and minds of your employees, I believe this: they will run through brick walls for you. And that's the message inside Selling from the Heart. What a treat it has been to bring Selling from the Heart to the forefront out into the business community. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you, because collectively we're making a difference in the world that is sorely lacking trust and credibility right now. Sincerity, heart, and business substance. Here at Selling from the Heart, we call that giving a rip, is going to make a difference to the bottom line. Because I do know this: people would rather connect and do business with a sales professional and a leader who sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep and leaders who are empty suits. Y'all have an amazing week. Take care of yourself.